Well, Anthony, just so you... All right. So he hung up, said, don't call me. We're not interested. That happens sometimes. We get there late, which sucks. I get about 30 to 40 calls a day about the property. Something told me to pick up. We're going to help someone today. I promise you we will. We were reaching out to you this morning very respectfully regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on. We just want to make sure. So he hung up. We move on. I have other people to call. We were reaching out this morning very respectfully regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on. We do things like if you had items of value that you were thinking of maybe selling, we can set you up with an estate sale. Gotcha. I got to you a little bit late. You're almost closing. Good for you. You bet. Take care.
Sometimes the challenge isn't convincing someone to work with you. Sometimes the challenge is simply getting there before somebody else does.
These leads, guys, I don't have an address. I only have the township the property's in. Okay. Yeah, what we do, we work here locally with estate properties and executors like yourself, and we just wanted to reach out, offer our services that we, help families with, see if any of them would be of assistance or value to you and your family as you kind of navigate through the estate process here, because it could be a little challenging. And if you're thinking that the property would be something you would want to either keep or sell or rent, we can help you with an estimate of value. And if you wanted to go on the market, we could help you with that too. Clean outs, things of that nature. Okay. Property already gone on the market, and well, we got you a little bit late, but that's okay. If any of those other services that we offer or any of them would be of value to you, feel free to give me a call. This is my cell phone, okay?
Another lead, another opportunity that came just a little too late.
He said, yeah, we're pretty much done with everything. And I said, oh, okay, so the property on the market. He's like, yeah. We got to those late, which sucks. Because again, I don't have addresses, and that county, I don't have addresses, so I can't check to see if they're listed. So this woman, I'm going to call her. She has not answered her phone for anybody. She said, I get about 30 to 40 calls a day about the property. She goes, something told me to pick up. And she picked up. We had a good conversation, but she said to text me your info, which I did. I'll give her a call.
After watching all the rejection, we finally understand why consistency matters.
Some of the things that we offer are, so let's say you had items of value that you wanted to maybe sell. We can put you in touch with Sandy, who does estate sales. If you're thinking you wanted to get an estimate of value on the property to see what direction you would go, we are a full service company. So if you did decide, you know what, Dan, the value's there, we would like to take advantage of the open market, we could do that with you. We also can do what's called a cash offer if you don't want to go on the open market and just take cash and be done in 20-25 days. Clean outs, handyman work, what of those would help? Okay, as of now, you don't have what we call like a letter of administration that says you're the personal representative in charge of it. It sounds like there's other surviving heirs that are involved in it that, maybe you had to navigate to kind of get to say that you're the one who's going to be representing the estate. Not uncommon. We've seen that a lot too. We've had properties with 10, 11 heirs. What we can do is send you our information on an email, and it will line item the services for you. Do you happen to know if the estate is thinking that they would keep the property, or maybe they want to go more along the lines of maybe putting it on the market or selling it? Would you be open to a cash offer for it? Like an as is, we take it, we cover all closing costs, we cover all, there's no commissions or anything like that. It's just as is, we take it, and you're done in 25, maybe 30 days. We only have the townships that these properties are in. Can you give me the address of it so I can put that in the subject line? Okay. Yep, I know we just sold a property for same thing. She had it, grandmother's property. And we actually got her on open market. We did 60,000 over ask. She was thinking cash. We gave her the number. She wasn't, I don't know that the property is in that kind of shape where we would just take the cash. And I said, well, let's go on open market. We did. And that's what we did. Yeah, 41 College Ave, if you want to take a look at it. Okay. All right. I'll get that email out to you, Randy. And then, we can keep in contact with each other as the time goes on and see where you and the estate would want to feel most comfortable. Okay. Bye. You too. So there's like 10 surviving heirs, and they're all fighting over who is going to be the personal representative. So he doesn't even have the letter of administration yet. All right. See, these calls do sometimes pay off. You just got to keep grinding at it, man. Keep grinding. Yesterday was a really good contact day. Today, not so much. I'm wrong. I thought she would answer, but she did not. today would be a day I'm thinking of just trying to get in touch with somebody that is going to put pen to paper. I'm not interested in speaking to you about any of this. Please take me off your list. Alrighty then. That is saying that number is not good. How is that number not good? Duh. That's why. Yeah, I did the wrong number. Called, left a message here. Call back Monday. My name is Daniel. I'm here up in Sussex County with real estate. Left a message here. Left a message here. I think you may have been executive here. She's very. I think she was nice. I don't remember. Let's see.